Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to this particular video. This is a technical analysis sponsored by Gate.io. This is a trading platform where you can, carry out a lot of technical analysis to have an idea of what's actually going on, the nitty-gritties of a currency pair, and have a price projection of where its price will be heading to in the near and distant future. Currently, our price sits at 0.1320. This is the Alephium USDT trading pair. Our 24 hours trading volume from Gate.io was $267,000. Okay, half token, sorry. So this is currently the 1 hour chart, and we can just carry out an analysis. So currently in 1 hour chart, you can see that the candle represents 1 hour. So when you look at where the price was, the apex will have 0.1435. When the price declined from that particular point, we had a hanging man, we had a shooting star, we had another shooting star, which was a double confirmation of a price depreciation as a downtrend coming up. And then we had this slump here. Currently, we have this downtrend. Okay, so we can see that the 50, we have the 5, okay, we have 5, we have 10, and we have 30 moving averages. Okay, so we can see how they're overlapping each other. The 5 and 10 are below the 30, symbolizing a downward trend. Okay, so the moving averages can give you an estimate of what's actually going on. And we also have exponential moving averages, which follows the same principle I just explained. Okay, so if we look at this chart, if we blow it out, we can see that we had an upward trend for a very long time, but currently we're heading to a downward trend. So if I draw this line here, draw the second one here, you can see that we have an upward trend. Okay, so let's head to the 4 hours chart. In the 4 hours chart, a candle represents 4 hours. Okay, so it has more weight than a daily chart, an hourly chart, sorry. So we can see here what happened. We had what? We had before we had this depreciation, we had a hanging man, we had another hanging man before we had a price slump. Okay, currently we're testing this particular point. We had a resistance here and the support is building up. Okay, it's being tested now, and if it breaks it, the price will decline further, but we're expecting this support to hold so that we can have an appreciation and we'll continue the upward trajectory that this trend line is obeying and respecting. Okay, so let me pull out my Fibonacci retracement. You can see we have this level here, we have this level. This is a resistance point that is being tested again. Let me draw the line so you can see what I'm saying clearly. Okay, so you can see the resistance is being tested again and again. The market doesn't lie, it repeats itself. Okay, so let's pull out our Fibonacci retracement. Okay, Fibonacci is an Italian mathematician that brought out a series of numbers, modeled in numbers that everything in life, every cycle in life obeys. Practically everything. Locus inserts give birth using Fibonacci retracement. Charts like this forex cryptocurrency charts, they obey Fibonacci retracement. It's just naturally ingrained in the human dynamics. Okay, it obeys it very well. Okay, so this can give us an idea of where the price will retrace to on a short-term basis. Remember, this is the 4 hours chart. So let me draw this chart Fibonacci so we can have an idea of where the price is going to retrace to. Let's take this point as our higher point. I'll take this point as a lower point. Okay, so at 61.8%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.1325, that area. And at 78.6%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 78.6. We don't have much volume, so we won't notice much differences. But when we head to the daily chart, that's when we'll now actually know what's going on here. In a daily chart, a candle represents 1 day. So we can see that we had a very good rally up to this particular point, 0.1435. So when I experienced a decline yesterday and then today at 0.1325. Okay, so in daily chart, we're getting a downward trend because that is a weighty chart. It's called a high probabilistic trade. So let me pull out my Fibonacci retracement. Let's see where the price is going to reverse to. Okay, so let's just take it this way. So Okay, at 61.8% in the daily chart, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.245, and at 78.6%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.3, and at 100%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.3651, which is quite impressive. So if you, if you are a hedge institution or a long-term trader, you can actually buy this token at this point and put, if you're going long, you can put your take profit at this particular point. Always remember to use a stop loss. I will recommend 0.1000 as a stop loss, okay? Now, let's just take a look at the weekly chart and we'll wrap up this video. In the weekly chart, we can see the candle represents a week. Okay, we had this point here, which was at $3.1, which is impressive. So let's pull up our Fibonacci retracement so we can have an idea of where the price can reverse to in the long-term basis, okay? Okay, just be patient. I'm almost done drawing the charts. Here we have, okay. So there you go. I'm trying to be as accurate as possible. So I'll give you proper analysis, okay? So if we look at this chart properly, at the 78.6%, we're expecting the price to reverse to, okay, $3.1. At 100%, we're expecting a full reversal, $3.9, and at 61.8%, we're expecting the price to reverse to around $2.5. Okay, this is a weekly chart, okay? So that shows in a long-term basis, we're still going to head back to where we started from, okay? And we should understand that the team is working hard, bringing up much and more development that can encourage this appreciation and price recovery. Okay, so I advise investors whenever you want to trade, always ensure you put your stop loss. Always ensure you use a very reasonable equity, like 1:1 is good, or 1:5, and also ensure that you make use of a very good lot size. Okay, your lot size depends on the equity you have. I recommend $1 per pip or $10 per pip. Okay, it's not about it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, not the destination. Okay, so if you want to like make $1,000 profit, it's just about the journey, how you headed to that point, not just the rush. Okay, trading is not a quick risk game. It's something you take gradually and tactically too. Okay, so with that, I will bring an end to this video. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the question section. I'll be glad to answer you. And also, you can also ask your questions in our Telegram and Twitter channels handles, and our administrators will be very glad to answer you. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Take care of yourself and happy trading. Okay, bye.